Hi everybody, this is Crystal. So I'm going to show you how to make this easy 4th of July can cooler in case you go camping or you have cookouts or anything on the 4th of July. This would be really nice just to kind of decorate your party up a little bit because they're real easy to make. They don't take no time at all. And of course, if you don't live in the U.S., you can use this for your country's colors, or you can just use this and make it any color you want for any type of can cooler. But it's real easy, and what you're going to need is peaches and cream, which is 100% cotton yarn. Now you don't have to use this brand, but I recommend cotton because it's going to absorb the sweat from the can, any water on it. Cotton, and I'm just using red, white, and blue for mine. Of course, you use any color you want. And the blue that I use is called navy, and then the other ones are just red and white. And I'm using a size H, which is a 5mm crochet hook. And you're going to need a low heat hot glue gun with a stick of hot glue. And then the stars are actually these foam stickers here. I got these at Walmart, and I just used some of the white ones. And I just hot glued them on to the top as decoration. Now you don't have to do that if you don't want to. If you want to make some little crochet, some little tiny stars, you can. Or you don't even have to use stars. It's completely up to you. Okay, you want to start off with the chain of 25, and this will fit around any standard can. And then what we're going to do, and you can make any colors that you want, but I started out mine with red. You want to slip stitch into the first stitch to form one large ring. And you don't want to twist your chain, so slip stitch without twisting your chain. Like that. Now we're going to chain one, and we're going to go right back into that same spot that you just slip stitched into a single crochet. Like that. Now I'm going to work my way around, putting one single crochet in every single stitch until I get back around to where I started. Just like that. And when you get back around, you should have 25 single crochets. Okay, when you make it back around and you have your 25 single crochets, and not counting that chain one, we're going to add another color. Now normally, if you watch my videos, you know that I always tie off when I do a color change, but I'm not going to do that this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in to my first single crochet, not this chain one, but the first single crochet. This chain one does not count as anything. So go into that first single crochet, and then I'm going to pull my white yarn through like that, and then I'm going to pull it through the loop on my hook. And now I'm going to pull my red yarn tight there. I'm not going to clip my red off. I'm going to hold the tail of my white yarn, and I'm going to hold them both tight like that. So I got it pulled real tight, and I'm going to chain one, and now I'm going to single crochet right back into that same stitch, just like that. So I still have my red yarn attached to the skein. I'm not going to clip it. And now I'm going to go around with my white and put one single crochet in every stitch. And you still should have 25 single crochet when you get back around. Now I know that I could be working this in a continual round and not slip stitching. But then when you do that, your seam seems to go at an angle upward, and I don't want that. I want a straight seam. But if you want to work it in a continual round, you can. That's fine. When I say continual round, I mean you don't end with the slip stitch. You just keep single crocheting. But I'm just going to keep going around here until I get back to the beginning, and then I'm going to switch back to my red. And I still should have 25 single crochets when I get back around. I guess I'm almost there, so I'll just keep going because I've been blabbing the whole time. Okay, now when you get up here, what you want to do is, there's my last single crochet. I'm going to slip stitch into that first single crochet, not the chain one. Remember, the chain one does not count as anything on any row. So go into that first single crochet, drop your white yarn and grab the red. Make sure you don't get your tail. You can shove the tails of each of them at the bottom there so you don't grab them. I always grab them and then use them and feel stupid not to start over. And then go ahead and slip stitch your red through like that. And now you want to pull your white yarn tight. Hold it real tight. And chain one. And then go back into that same stitch and single crochet. And then it's one single crochet in every stitch around. And I didn't clip my white yarn. I'm just not clipping my red or my white yarn. I'm just changing it when I get back around to the beginning. And I'll keep my 25 single crochets on every round. I just figured these would be good for if you have a 4th of July party or something like that, just to make it look nice. This is something easy to do. Okay, when you make it back around again, you want to slip stitch into the first single crochet. Remember, that chain one does not count as nothing. And you want to bring your white yarn through like that, and then you pull that red really tight and hold it with your finger really tight, and then you start off by chaining one, going back into that same stitch and single crocheting, and continue around again. And you want to do this for a total of 14 rows. Now you can change colors however you want to do it, red, white, blue, whenever you want to do it. You can add blue whenever you want to, or however, whatever colors you're using, you can change your colors however often you want. But if you did it like me, what I did was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My 9th row was red, and then I did 5 rows of blue to make 14. So if you want to do it like me, that's how I did it. When I got to my blue, I just slip stitched my blue in there, and then I just kept doing it the same way as I was doing these other rounds. So you want to go ahead and finish that, and I'm going to finish this one, then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, once you get your 14 rows done, you just want to go ahead and end with a slip stitch into your first single crochet. Remember, not that chain one. And then tie that off and clip your yarn, which I already clipped mine. I guess the seam's not too bad. In a perfect world, crochet would have no seams, but unfortunately, it always does. But now what you want to do, I'm just going to flip it inside out, and I'm going to go and hide all these tails real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick off camera. I'm just going to get all these tails hidden. Okay, I got all my tails sewed in, and I flipped it right side out again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my star stickers, and I'm just going to take the back off of them. And then I'm going to use my low heat hot glue gun right here, which is, it's a messy. And just dab a little hot glue on it, and you can put your stars on however you want. Glue them on there. And you don't even have to use the stars if you don't want to. But I'll probably put like one up and one down, and one up and one down. And I'm just going to go around the blue part with the stars. Press on them, make sure they stick. Grab another one. a little dot of glue, and right about here, that. A little dot of glue, and this one I'll put lower, like that. And I'm just going to go around like that, so I just have a few more stars to put on real quick. Okay, once you get done with that, that's it. So super easy. Get that done, and it should fit over your pop can nice and snug, I hope anyways. And since it's cotton, it's going to absorb in the sweat from the can. Perfect. Just like that. Be good for a 4th of July party or whatever you want to use it for. But that's it. That's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, have a good day.